What is up, my friends? Nethervvoid back with more Factorio for you. Episode 173. Tons to do today, as usual. We're going to get right into it. Lately, I've posted a couple of double posts because I'm really ahead on videos. I've got like 10 in the backlog just sitting around. So I'm really to start posting those out there. But really what we're going to get back to is we're about to set up our plastic production finally, right? But what we want to do first is reconfigure this oil tapping here, this oil well. So what I'm going to do first is pull this guy out so they don't produce any more oil. They'll fill up this pipe and stop eventually. Maybe I should just do it from here. There. Then we won't waste any. So, because we might pull all this stuff up, actually. And then what I'm going to do is send this guy on his way. Let's get you out of here so that, well, he didn't dump everything out. Crap. Well, he'll come back. It's fine. So, no, that was on the grid. Probably, anyway. That sucks. Let's get the grid working over here. That's one thing that we have need of that we can do while we're sitting around, not doing anything. I think well, okay. I guess what I did is I probably had that grid thing in there and just reset it. So let's let this guy empty these out so I can pick them up. And then I'm going to send him on his way again. It really shouldn't take long. This pump should be pretty fast. Oh well, let's let him do that. So let's look at the grid here. The grid, oh good, this is on grid. That's cool. The problem really is we need to copy this one. Is that on grid? Okay, because we don't have a side-to-side one. We have a north-to-south. So first, let's capture that, I guess, right? By doing this. And then we'll just, like, erase all this other crap that we don't need. And how will we know we've erased it? Because we will have only 3 large poles, right? And 3 lights. And we have, oh, and 1 track. So, oh, there it is. How do you delete this? That's not what I want. Oh, I know how to do this. Watch this. Pick it up. Do it again. Delete. Boom. Okay, so now I also need to change this. It's probably going to be one of these dudes. Where the hell is it? Oh, one of these guys in a light, right? Isn't that how I did the other ones? If not, we will change it. Let's look. Nope, it's just the one. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do that. So we'll go up here and say no, wrong, wrong. We'll right-click it. Oh, it got rid of it. Sweet. That works for me. Boom. Okay, now we have the side-to-side one. So really, the reason this is good is because we want to put this right here, right? Boom. Then we want to do this. Right? Boom. Now that should coincide with this, so let's try to get that to match. Although, you know, we'll see. Yeah. Boom. So I think for this one, we'll probably have it we'll just put it in right here. I'll just do it by hand. Let's see. So that would be the normal place it would go, right there, right? Let's see. It would be right there. So instead, we will just place it there. That'll work. Oh, don't need that. Okay. So we've got the grid in right there, except this guy doesn't have any of these, apparently. Oops, nope. And he doesn't have any of these. There we go. Probably should just grid the rest of this place up because we're going to need grid all through here. So let's just do a grid right here. And let's just bridge the gap so these guys can use what we got over here. Like so. There we go. Alright, so that's going to get us the grid over here. What about the grid down here? We should probably place that grid in right there too. Before we do a lot else. There we go. Cool. Now this guy should have nothing. Yeah, he has nothing. So now I can pick this up. Let's send this train on. And we'll pull up the station and everything. That way he can't come back. So let's rip out this stuff. Let's just rip all this out. Because this is all off-grid now. And rip that out. Probably can leave this. Well, we can rip that one out. We'll deal with that in a minute. Really just want to get rid of all this stuff. We're also going to get rid of all this. Don't. Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of these two things. Get rid of these. Get rid of this. That's pretty nice. Now we're gonna. Well, we don't need to replace it yet. Let's just see what happens. I'm actually gonna pick up these other things too. That's fine. Let's leave that because what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like. Which one is it? No, I want the double. I want this. Yep, that's the one I want. Watch this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to do this. It can't turn around. I don't care. Okay, it doesn't need to anyway. It's going to the same spot all the time. So I was going to... Maybe we should do it as close to here as possible. Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. Let's pick this stuff up. Well, no, that's where that needs to be because it's the catty corner to this. Let's see what we got in here. Look, we can take this out. We're going to put something in to replace it. Right? This guy's got the replacement right there, you can see. Boom. Let's put that in. Then we'll put the station in because we're going to need a longer piece up here to put the station in. So let's look at getting some track, which we don't have any. Oops. I don't know if we need all that. What we're going to do is now pick up one of these guys as soon as the autosave is done, and we're going to put it on there and just see where this guy stops and starts and all that stuff. That's not bad. As you can see, there can only be 2 trains on there, though. 2 cars. You can't do that, huh? I don't think you can do that. I think you have to have 3. There you go. That's as good as it'll get, I think. So we'll pick up these because they are not needed any longer. Okay, that looks good. Now we can redo this as, I think it's, let's look at this other one. Is it mining or tapping or drilling or something? Drilling? Drilling oil number 1, right? This is oil 1. There we go. So if we look at the train system now, we should be able to pick up. He's already got drilling oil 1. He's going to come back. Sweet. Well, that works for me. Nice. Okay, so he's here. He's back again. So what I'm going to do is now that I've got these dudes, I'm going to just put them over here. Actually, I should have one of these pumps. Let's get the pump in there first. I'm doing it on the inside because there's really no use for this right now. So that way we won't really care if we take up that space. We're not really using it for anything. We're going to need one of these dudes. Really what we're going to do, let's set this down first, and then that kind of tells us where we want, oh, it is right here, okay. That tells us where we kind of want to put these dudes right here, these medium power poles to kind of set up our lighting at our station. Now from there, I could do that, or I could just do this, because that'll, again, be out of the way. Let's do that. Okay, so he can pump now, right? So now let's clean up this spot and really make it as or least like intrusive as possible. How can we do that? Well, that's on grid, so we can take this out. And we don't need this anymore. We can just use a regular one. Probably don't need that. Okay. Let's bring this guy over to here. Well, first let's do this to see where it would go. So it goes to there. Because really what we need to do is this. That's fine. See, it almost makes it. So I think what we'll do is we'll do that. Then we'll hook these two up. Actually, I could just do a solid thing right here because it's really not that big a deal. It's like a few spots, right? It's pretty close. So for this guy, we're going to want to do this. That is probably right in the middle. You know what we're going to want to do first? Let's get this other stop in here. We need to figure out where this plastic's going to be. What am I doing? Wrong one. So we need this guy again. Our favorite. This is our favorite station. We need this guy. Totally legit station right here. Okay, this guy's going to need to be taken out. Probably this guy too. Legit station go. That's too close. Well, that's right in the middle of the road there. So let's switch this out. Oops, we don't need those. We need those locomotives. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. All right. Now we can put it in. Just gonna leave that one up to you. All right, so that's where our plastic's gonna be. Now I think I can put the plastic line over here, because the export is gonna be over here. That's the export. So what I'm going to do with that is just connect it with a couple pieces of this guy right here, and then I'll extend it out over there, because really we would just have to pick those up. So I think just doing that is fine. And then we can probably, well, first we're going to need more track, I guarantee it. So let's go get more track. How are we doing on pipe? Pipe's okay. We're going to need more pipe. We have no pipe. All right, we have pipe. Trust me. We're fine on pipe. All right? Nobody jumped to any conclusions here. Do not jump to conclusions. All right. Let's get... Oh, wow, we're out of materials. What do we need? Steel. And just steel. That's it. There we go. Okay, let's go get more steel. I think we should probably... Let's just get a ton. Let's just dump a ton of steel in there, so we don't have to screw around anymore. There was one guy right here that would fix this up. Where is he? Is there somebody on their way? Yep, he's way over there. That's fine. Let's drink a beer. So we're going to grab some more steel. We're going to fill up that pipe manufacturing area right there. I think we're good on signals and stuff. We might need more track. Let's get a couple hundred more track, I guess. Check the track thing here. It's good. We could use more steel. So let's go get that. What do we... Iron, we're good. We could probably dump maybe a couple more stacks of iron plate in there. That wouldn't hurt. And we're going to have plastics. It's going to be so sweet, man. We haven't had this in forever. So we're going to need like this much, because we're going to have to dump a lot, and we're going to have to keep some. Can't give them all of it. So I think for pipes, I'm going to give it, I don't know, 600 to 800. And then for the tracks, I'm going to give it another 200-ish. That should leave us with at least 600, I think. It's all spitball numbers, you know. It's off a spreadsheet, just made it in my head right now. All right, let's try this. You guys need maybe 600 more. You guys need, or this guy needs, I don't know, at least a couple hundred more, probably. And then I don't need that much, so let's dump some of that in here. Do you need... Nah, I think he's good on iron plate. What is this guy doing, though? He could use more iron plate, probably. Everybody's good in here? Yeah, we got tons of extra. Do we need more? We could use a couple more of these. So there we go. How are we on inserters? Why isn't he making more inserters? Oh, I got it blocked. 200, right? So we don't need this. Okay, so he's making 200 inserters, and I think we could use maybe a stack. There we go. All right, so everybody should be good to go. Almost rammed that thing again. Let's get down here and finish up what we're doing, taking care of business here. It's pretty sweet that we got this in. So what I'm going to do is probably start the plastics right here. I might make 2 lines of plastics and just have it go down the center. I'll hook up the gas to the center, and I'll also hook up the inbound or outbound to the center. Or no, I could set it to the sides. Because it really is, if you look at plastic, it really is just propene. That's it. No other things coming and going. In fact, why is this blinking? Well, we're just going to reset it. It's probably blinking because things weren't ready when it got placed. That's kind of a weird bug that hopefully they've fixed in future updates, because that shouldn't be there. It's a stupid bug. Let's go get as many of those chemical plants as we can, as we've already created. I don't want to create new ones. It's kind of like a duh, and I keep hitting trees. It's so awesome. Chemical plants, where are you? Well, we got 20 of them. Tons. Tons of plants. We have tons of glass as well. Cool, got fixed. Let's get out of here. Oh, we got a lot of damage to walls here. They should be able to take care of that. Yeah, they're fine. Alright. We might have to go down there and check on repair kits, but probably going to be okay. Alright, so let's get this sucker put in. We're going to need 4 of these to get the propane, right? So let's pick up the car now. We don't need it. Ooh, it's on grid. That's sweet. So is that one. Sweet. Why don't we just put some more of these on here then? I mean, we don't need that one. Cool. Alright, so we've got tons of build crap going on. Oh, we didn't finish this, did we? So we've got that. Now that we know where we're going to be, I'd really like to skip. It's going to be right in the center that way. Well, it's going to be able to skip a lot more if we do it right here. Actually, we're going to want to do it like this and then go underneath the train right here. Like that. This leaves us as much space as we can work with as possible over here. Probably would move this whole thing down one more toward this other side. So let's do that real quick. I think I can get away with that. There we go. Alright, so now all we have to do is hook this thing up. It'll start pumping again, which is good. Oh, I need one more over here, and then we can start collecting. There we go. Alright, so good. We moved that whole op. I don't know if this is probably going to have to move, but that's okay. So let's get propane in here, which means we're going to have a pump. It's going to go off the dude, right? To this guy, and then to these 4 things. Like so, and then we're going to have power. This is a pretty common setup. We should probably just copy this. But it's fine. It's not like that big of a deal. Alright. And we have power. Sweet. Super sweet. Now we need a train, because this is a supply thing, right? This is a demand train. So this needs a tanker car. It's right here, right? Tanker car? There we go. Rail tanker. Gonna be requesting that propane. Let's go get it. Alright, so you are first going to go to, right, this propane thing. So let's do the propane station. So this is demand chem solids plastic. Sweet. So that's what we're going to go to first. So we're going to look up demand chem solids plastic till inventory empty. Do it. Well, no, because we don't want to just go get more. Let me think. Well, I guess that could be fine. I'd rather suggest, like, go get it when you get too low. Yeah, the first thing we usually do, let's trash that, is go to the supply first. Supply gas propane, right? Till inventory full. Then you're going to go to demand chem solids, plastic, until certain condition met, and that's that box thing. There we go. Because, I mean, technically, we could just go, hey, you're empty, go get more. But I don't want to... I mean, that's not that big of a deal. The problem is you really get all the propane. What else does propane make? Let's look at what else propane makes. Let's turn this off. That's fine. Propane. Nope. Where's propane? Wish I could just search for it. That'd be so nice. What does it look like? If you look at this, it's kind of it's got about 6 hydrogen, something like that. There it is, propane. Oh, it does do something else. Mostly it makes plastic bar. That's mostly what we're going to be using it for. But synthesis alkaloid, allyl chloride, probably something we're not going to be doing very often. So we could tell this thing to just go fill up. It's a lot easier than setting up all that extra crap. The problem, no, we can't do that because this guy will just sit over in the supply area till he's full and then come back. We don't want him to do that. So we're going to say, yeah, we'll just leave it like this, and then we'll set up one of those things. Let's first we need to make some of those things. Train fuel reader, train cargo reader. We're also going to need, let's go to this train thing. We're also going to need a go to. We are also going to need, I think it's 1 decider and 2 arithmetics, but I don't know. Let's check. Let's put this back. We're going to need, I can't remember which one we're going to need here. We're going to need, we can do this one. It doesn't matter which one we do. The train reader and the train go to. I can't remember how it's supposed to go though. That's the south one, but that's for when you're leaving out the top. We really need that one. It's going the wrong direction. We can put this one in and reverse everything. Right? Because you want the go-to to be on the actual tanker, kind of, and the cargo reader to be on the train. That's why, like, if you look at this one, the way you're supposed to set that one up is the go-to is touching the cargo, and the cargo reader is touching the train, because once it passes out of there, you want the go-to to go off, to turn off. You want it on the tail end of the... No. I think we'll have to screw around with this, but I think that's the one I want. Could just use this one. Reverse them. Let's do that. So we need 2, whatever those are, and 1 of the other ones. We need 2 of these and 1 of those. I almost made them backward. Let's put it in here. We're also going to need some of these and some of these. We already have some. Okay, so let's do it. We're going to do this, and it's going to be wrong, but that's okay. See, because you want this the other way around, but that's fine. We'll fix it in a minute. Also, this train's backward, right? Looks backward. We will know in a minute. Yeah, see, that was backward. Okay. So, see, these are backward. This is backward. Doesn't he have a go-to? There was a go-to in here. Oh, I didn't put it in there. That's okay. I gotta use it anyway. So the go-to actually is gonna go right here. No, actually, no, it won't. We gotta make this thing go to here. Okay, so now we know where it's supposed to be. And this is totally not set up correctly. And now that's gonna destroy this. No, that's actually right. The go-to just needs to be over here. So really we should have it on the opposite side, and now it will destroy it for sure. Now we're going to have a train cargo reader. Oh, I thought it would make a fuel reader. Maybe, what? Cool. I got to put these guys back in there. They're not going to be able to place it down. Okay, so let's just redo this one. Can't use that side. Need to use this side. Because it's going to be over here. That looks good. So the difference here, let's see if we can get this thing set up in this episode. So the difference here is going to say when plates are 0. No, this is anything, right? When anything is 0, do a train, because that means the cargo is empty. When you have propene less than 2,000, so propene gas less than 2,000, I guess that's fine. Send off a signal, but you're going to get your signal from over here. Oh, when that's less than 2,000? Why don't we just say 1,000, and I'll change it to 1,000 in a minute. So what we're going to do is hook this to here, and then that gets hooked to here. When it's less than 1,000, because that means there's 4,000 actually. Well, then we should say 500. Okay. That's because the signal in, which it's not telling me, it's 0. That's why it's not showing up. And these have to be backward, don't they? The cargo reader has to be up here, and this guy has to be back there. So we'll change these to here, and we're going to change this to there, I guess. It's going to be really funky. Oh, well. And this is green wire. And this is red wire. Where'd you go? Out from here to there. Okay. So this should still... Okay, it does. Good. So what we're going to say is, now I want you to go get propane. So let's go get, inside here, gas propane, right? Supply gas propane. I don't want to do that. I'll just type it in. Supply gas propane. Now this should just go. Okay, it should do it. Oh, when it's 2. Because I picked it up. When this is 2, when trains are 2, loco, right? Locomotive. There. Now it's going to go to the propane, and we'll be back. Let's watch it. Right here. So it's going to go get propane. It's going to fill up, and it's going to come back. I don't know how much propane there. Hopefully there's enough to fill up a tanker. Or else we're not going to have any plastic. Let's go over here just to watch it. Make sure it's got enough. And then we've got that propane. The plastic is like a no-brainer, like what we've already talked about. It's just hook up the... Oh, here we go. No, that's water. Okay. No propane's going in. That's because we didn't set up the rest of this. Well, it's a good thing we came and checked. Alright, we need to pump this stuff. Do I have any pumps? I have no more pumps. Yeah, I do. Okay. That means real soon we really need to get that lubricant going because, right? Because if we don't, we're going to be screwed. We're not going to have any more pumps to do any more of this kind of stuff. So there should be enough to fill this thing up, I'm hoping. Are we not doing anything in here? Guess not. We don't have any more methane. We're probably just barely going to have enough to do this kind of this like one load of this crap. It takes way too much to make plastic to get to propane, and then you really run out of your crap. Unless, oh, don't do it. Are these full? Nope. Are these full? Nope. We just don't have any raw gas because we don't have enough oil coming in already. We've already burned through all of our oil, and we have like one load of propane. That's it. It's really sad. All right, let's look. Yeah, these guys have nothing hardly. This guy has almost a full tank. These guys just don't have any oil to process. That's because our wells are already screwed up. I mean, they're already tapped out. And it seems like it just burns it off too fast. Some guy was saying that he made his wells not die down like that, so that because they die down way too fast. These are probably already at 0.1, 0.2. I mean, that's really nothing. So he was saying it's just not worth it, so he just leaves them at infinite. Alright, so that's going to get us propane. Then from here, we're going to basically set up all of our dudes, right? All these guys. We're only going to have one line, so really it should be pretty simple to just hook them up like this. I mean, it really could be this easy. Oops, except I'm in the way. Probably won't need more than 10 right now. Because we're not going to have, you know, it's not going to be enough in here anyway. So that's going to do it for episode 173. Let me know what you think. We're going to finish the rest of this up on the next episode. We should have plastic then. I don't know how many plastic bars this is going to make. Probably not a lot. Let's set this one to plastic, right? This is going to keep going because I don't know where it is. 4 propene makes a plastic bar. And this had, what, 2.5 thousand? So we're going to get like 600 plastic bars out of this. Okay. We need to tap more oil wells, okay? We need to go up there, re-tap the ones that are depleted, so at least we get those in. Maybe we'll do that next episode. But we're running out of pumps, so I think we're going to start splitting up that oil into naphtha, mineral oil, and some other kind of oil, and then take those products and make the lubricant. There's a chain to make that, so hopefully it won't be too bad. It'll be pretty easy. But as you can see, you know, we've already dumped off as our max here, so that sucks. But this guy's going to try to get more, so that's good too. So anyway, again, that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think, and stay frosty.